Always. Yeah.
You said that on the other one. Council meeting. Because it seems like we always all and just sit here.
We need a new clock. It's been that way for.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That was fun. Okay, okay, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Call this evening's meeting to order. First, we have the consent agenda. Did anyone on the council have any questions on the consent agenda? If not, is there a motion?
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented and authorize the mayor to sign.
Second. Snail?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Shields?
Aye.
Thank you. Next, we have comments from the public. Are there any comments on anything not on the agenda? And as you know, we'll have 3 minutes, please, and then your name and address for the record.
Name's Matt Creasel. I'm Creasel Outdoor at 302 North Silver. And I think you know, piece of paper, we bring up to you guys.
Yeah.
We just give it to them, they'll pass it around.
Is it speaker?
We can do it. We'll see if you have to sit around
Either way.
in the course.
All right. A month ago, I was here and spoke with you guys in regards, I had some questions about my situation with the flag, if you guys are aware. Bill, been silent, I haven't heard anything in response to my select business that run that parade. In 21, you guys spent $150,000 for the Palo 2050 comprehensive plan. Goal 2, retain Palo's existing businesses. Strategy, support existing industrial sectors, small businesses, and commercial corridors in Paola. One of the options here is perform annual or biannual interviews with local business owners to understand any challenges that may be experiencing and what the city can do to support their long-term success. Priority level was high in that. Are we going to wait till 2050 to start utilizing that? Or maybe we could do it sooner? Because I think today, what we're willing to do, as opposed to having an open line of dialogue with the businesses, anybody to reach out to talk about it, to answer questions that I blatantly asked a month ago. This is how we're going to support the businesses. But can't see a change in that. I can't see where I would want to continue our business in this town. Move to the county like so many others have. Other than that, I was at the work study the other day with you guys. Mr. Smale calling Mrs. Shields a moron. You calling her a moron at that work study and then telling her she's only one vote as though her vote doesn't matter, as in everybody that voted for her doesn't matter. That's disgusting. That's not good for a council member. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else have any public comments? Next, we have new business. First, we have the conditional use permit for 716 South Gold Street, ordinance number 3215.
So this is a request for a conditional use permit for campgrounds in the suburban zoning district. At the meeting on the planning commission meeting on September 19th, the planning commission voted 2-2 for the conditional use permit with conditions for 716 South Gold. The staff recommendation was for approval, and the tie vote in the according to our LDO constitutes a denial recommendation. According to the LDO, campgrounds is defined as a form of commercial lodging where guests bring tents, travel trailers, campers, or other similar forms of shelter. Campground rents pads to guests. Over time, the mobile home park has brought in recreational vehicles to serve as long-term rental options for its residents, and park owners would be notified by staff that the legal option for the park to utilize RVs would to be applied for a CUP to operate as a campground. Mr. Barley, who is also present tonight, who owns the park, has approached staff and applied for the CUP to utilize 2 lots within the park, that will be lots 3 and 7, for the use of RVs. He has stated this is primarily due to the size of the lots in relation to the size of modern day mobile home / trailer homes. And lots 3 and 7 are smaller, and on those lots and on the park, they would accommodate an RV better. So in reviewing a conditional use, section 21-220 of the LDO provides the following criteria to evaluate the merits and conditions for a conditional use application. The proposed use shall be consistent with the comprehensive plan's purposes, goals, objectives, and policies, including standards for building and structural intensities and densities and intensities of use. The proposed use shall be compatible with the character of land in the immediate vicinity, and the proposed use's design shall minimize adverse effects, including visual impact of the proposed use on adjacent lands. The proposed use shall minimize adverse impacts on environment, traffic, and congestion, infrastructure, and governmental services. As this is a conditional use request, section 21-222 of the LDO allows the city to impose restrictions and conditions for the approval to accomplish any of the following. Ensure the conditional use is developed exactly as presented in drawings, exhibits, and assertions made at today's hearing, or at the public hearing that was used. Limited uses, reduced densities, increased open space, landscape surfaces, or environmental protection to ensure it meets the standards by which it was approved, and limit the length of time a use may exist or to provide for periodic review of the appropriateness for the use. Impose conditions that ensure the general purposes, goals, and objectives of the comp plan and this ordinance are met, and prevent or minimize adverse effects from the proposed use and development on other properties in the neighborhood and on the public health, safety, and welfare. Since this was a recommended denial, the alternatives, the options tonight are to return the recommendation to Planning Commission for further consideration, accept the Planning Commission's recommendation, or adopt the CUP by ordinance by overriding the Planning Commission's recommendation by a 2/3 majority vote of the membership of the council. Yes, so applicant is here. If you guys have questions.
Anyone have any questions for the applicant?
And attached is the application and supporting documents, of map overview of where those lots are.
Thank you. Yeah, my name is Ken Farley. I'm at the mobile home public, South Gold Street. Just to give you a little oversight about how the park operates. We don't own the homes generally. I do own a couple right now. I own the park model that is vacant, unattached, unconnected on lot 3, and another home on 19, which we're remodeling. And once that's done, we'll sell them. So we don't own the home in the park. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I can't always control people's condition, but as you know, the last 3 years, I think we've made great strides in making it less undesirable. Put it that way. And I'm aware of the history of the park ownership from the prior. He was not a good operator. You know, I've seen his other, well, horrible. You know, I'm not like that. I'm trying to make it not only operate better, so it's not an eyesore. We could get another 100 feet fence. Next spring, we'll probably do about 430 on the west side. And actually will be on the VFW side. But back to the main issue. We converted 6 or 7 other lots that were used as RVs in the past. Lot 1, which also had a wash house, way back when. We converted 5 and 6, was it 17, 18, 19, 20? And 14. And 14, yeah. in the past, I mean, the park was originally built as a partial RV, back in the forties, fifties, sixties, a lot of the homes were shorter. And if I could put mobile homes on the two lots, I would, but I can't because they're too short. It's just, the limitation of the two lots. And I don't plan to have people coming in. I keep hearing the word campground. I don't want to be a campground. And in practicality and operation, I will never be that. And I'm willing to even stipulate to that in writing. And keep in mind, I may not own this thing forever. I'm certainly not going to live there. Okay, so, and again, I broker parks, and these are the kinds of problems I run into all the time. So, I see the city's concerns. I really do. I don't like the urban business. All I'm going to do with these two lots because I have no other option. I have lots of friends that are in the business of that. They do well. It's not my thing. Okay. People come and go and you don't know who they are. You can't control them. They have dogs. You don't know their history. We don't want that. We want the park to stay. Right now, we only have one in there, lot 7. I think maybe she moved in October of last year. Yeah. Young lady with a daughter. She's on the disability. Her daughter. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So, that's what we just, and the other one's a park model. What I would plan to do with that, I'll probably just rent just so I can control it better. And those will be again, minimum 6 months, or longer type lease. So. We take into consideration any questions.
No. Thank you. There's ordinance number affiliated with this. Okay.
I don't very often insert myself, but I would think it would be appropriate for the council to meet with me in executive session briefly before you vote. If you're through taking questions or whatever. So I don't mean a long session. I mean 5, maybe 10 minutes.
We'll say 10.
I'll make a motion to move that the city council recess into executive session to consult with the city attorney regarding information deemed privilege in the attorney-client relationship pursuant to the exception KSA 75-4319. B2, the meeting shall include the mayor, the council, city attorney, city manager, city clerk, and the meeting will reconvene at 21 after 6.
Can you also include city planner?
I'm sorry.
City planner as well.
Oh, and the city planner.
There's a second? I second.
Smale,
Hi.
Hayes, Shields,
Aye.
So we'll reconvene at 6:22.
yes, okay.
Right. I get a motion to reconvene the meeting, please?
I'll make a motion to reconvene in the meeting.
Is there a second?
A second.
Smale,
Aye.
Hayes,
Aye.
Shield. Aye. All right, thank you. Okay, there's a motion. 3215 that we're at.
I'll make a motion to send this back to the planning commission and have them make a,
For further consideration.
so that it's not a tie.
I'll second that.
Sam,
Aye.
Hayes,
Aye.
Shields,
Aye.
thank you. All right. Next, so you're back to planning commission for them to consider it further. Okay,
Thank you for your consideration.
all right. Next, we have a payment request from the City of Osawatomie.
Oh, sorry, you will start.
That's okay.
It's not through the meeting, though. We'll be here. Okay. So as we discussed at work study, Osawatomie has submitted a pay request. And I'm just gonna go ahead and read the letter. This is from Brett Denny. He's the city manager of Osawatomie. It starts, in light of the county's rejection of Always and Forever CUP for the animal shelter off of 223rd Street, Always and Forever is now in the process of purchasing our facility in 3.5 acres that it sits on. One of the issues that the facility needs to replace is cages. We have an appraisal on facility and land of $78,000, which was to be purchase price. Always and Forever initially wanted to deduct the cost of the cages, $35,000, and a new air conditioner, which is $10,000 from the $78,000. So we were looking at splitting a $45,000 cut on the building and land, which is why I initially requested Paola and Miami County to split that deficit in half, which resulted in each entity paying $22,500 to help make the city of Osawatomie whole. Now that we have agreed to sell at a reduced price of $52,500 with no deductions for cages or AC unit, I don't need to make up as much ground. Our deficit is now $25,500 or $12,750 from Paola in Miami County. As you're aware, Always and Forever in the city have invested thousands of dollars over the years in this facility, and with Always and Forever agreeing to drop all of their credits on the purchase price, we believe it is only fair that each entity help make the Osawatomie whole. We are getting out of the animal control business, thankfully, and when I am finished with my negotiations with Always and Forever, I'll make sure that Always and Forever provides animal shelter services at no cost to Paola, Miami County residents, and Osawatomie. So I do want to go ahead and say that we have pulled, we do pay for all of our animals that are at the pound. So Marcia, amazing Marcia, pulled what we have paid since July 13th, 2013. That's as far back as our current system went, because I didn't want to go again or waste Marcia's time. So since July 13th of 2013 until September of this year, we have paid them a total, the city of Osawatomie, not Always and Forever, $51,280.87. So I just want to make that clear. They do not house our animals for free. We do pay what they bill us.
Mhm.
So
And we're not in arrears.
we're not in
No.
arrears, no. We pay
Paid all the bills.
Yes, we have paid every bill that has been submitted to us. On top of the $250 equipment replacement fee that has been added, we
Yes.
understood, we still paid it, so.
They started doing that. They started charging us monthly, whether we had dogs over there or not,
I believe so, the 250,
just recently.
within the last year.
Yeah,
Yes.
The $250 a month, whether we have animals there or not.
yeah.
And, in light of that, we have, and Always and Forever, we have stopped picking up at-large dogs unless they are vicious to try to help with that cost as well. So. But that is all the information I have to share. Do you have any other questions or concerns?
My main, when I was thinking on this somewhere, you know, when you have a facility that charges a lease, you just lease based on your costs. So we've paid what was asked of us this whole time. I don't know that that's
our responsibility necessarily.
I will say, as far as I'm aware, I don't believe there was any formal written agreement. This has all been on gentleman's handshake and we have just been paid what we have been billed.
And we even paid $250 a month when we didn't have any animals
That's right.
in there, which wasn't part of the original handshake agreement.
Yeah.
Well, I make a motion to deny the payment request from the city of Osawatomie for $12,750.
I'll second it.
Smale,
Aye.
Case,
Aye.
Shields,
Aye.
All right, thank you. Motion to deny. Committee reports. The Pala Convention and Tourism bylaws. Did anyone have any questions on those? There weren't any major changes.
They didn't indicate what the changes were. There weren't any.
Well, I can point a few of them out because we worked through them. The appointed members, reads how we practice it now, which is nominated for 2 year terms by the mayor and confirmed by the governing body. That's what we already do, but it wasn't in there. We took out some of the groups. Oh, the ex officio members, there were 2 groups mentioned that no longer in existence, Heartland Tourism and something else. And we took those out. And then we added the duties of the secretary because they weren't on there at all.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. There wasn't anything major.
I think you, other than that, you just changed the date of the budget to be given to the city.
Oh, yes, and we changed the date because it used to be January 15th.
Yeah.
And we moved it to March because I think, again, it mostly was just matching what we're actually doing now. Because we get those TGT grant requests, April council meeting usually.
Mhm.
So. And the whole committee has been at the last 2 or 3 meetings, every single person's been there. So it's been good. And they've all read these and we've gone through them together a couple times. So are there any other questions on them? If not, is there a motion?
I move to approve the bylaws of the Pala Convention and Tourism Committee as presented.
I'll second.
Smale,
Aye.
Case, Shields,
Aye.
Thank you. All right, staff reports. Lee, do you have anything, since you're here, do you have any staff reports to give?
No, just city courts rocking right along.
Morgan, do you have anything?
We're graduating academy here real soon, next Friday, so we're that.
Good, very good. Kirk? Nothing?
I think I emailed you mine, the quick com invitation, so, if I hope everyone got it, they've been going to spam, so I made sure I sent it again, so. Other than that, and then the Shipman building update, from Rick, he said that he gave everything to Barney, which I sent that as well, in case you guys haven't seen your email. And Barney said it was on his agenda to do this week, so hopefully soon we'll be getting a complete set to go forward with.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Stephanie, do you have anything?
I don't.
All right. Dave, anything for you?
No.
Deb?
Nope.
Liam?
No.
Okay. I don't have anything else either. And now we have an executive session for non-elected personnel. A motion to move into executive session.
I'll move city council recess into executive session to discuss the evaluation and contract for the city manager pursuant to non-elected personnel matter exception KSA 754319B1. The meeting shall include the mayor, the council, city attorney, city manager, and the regular meeting will reconvene in the municipal courtroom at, how long do you want?
How long do you guys want to talk? 15 minutes,
6:47.
47. Is there a second? A second.
Smale,
Aye.
Case, Shields.
Aye.
Okay, are you gonna go back and then come get Randy, or are you
Yeah.
gonna end your meeting and then?
So you're gonna end the meeting?
We'll go back and come get you.
Are you gonna do another executive session?
You can do it all in one or.
It doesn't matter.
We're gonna do it all in one.
Okay, fine.
We'll come get you for the.
Okay.
Oh, we locked the anchor out. Okay.
Reconvene is adjourned.
It was a great night.
I got a motion and a convene, please.
I'll move that we reconvene the meeting.
I second.
All right.
Smale,
Aye.
Hayes,
Aye.
Shields.
Aye.
All right, and a motion for adjournment.
I move to adjourn this meeting.
I'll second.
Smale,
Aye.
Hayes,
Aye.
Shields.
Aye.
All right. Meeting adjourned.